what I can by reading the energy. Think of a blind person reading Braille. And all I'm doing is reading his energy. And you'll see if you're chosen, I won't look at you. Because a lot of you say, well, then I'm watching his body language. I try not to look at him at all. And that way you can't accuse me of that. There's nothing in my ears. Somebody wrote there was a plug. Oh, tell him he's wearing the shoes. You're wearing shoes. He's right again, folks. You know what I mean? There's no plugs. And just remember that I'll say as much as I can, and then I'll move on into the full, and that's the spirit part, the spiritual part. You understand where the spirits come through. And just understand that some people, they're obnoxious, and the spirits don't show up at all. He was spoiled when he was born, and he was living that life, and the spirits say, hey, see you later now. You understand? That's just the way it works. So just, again, have an open mind as we move forward, okay? You understand the process? Yes, sir. So I'll always knock on the door, because I'm just not going to walk through your house, your door and walk into your house. I'm going to say, can I come in? And so I'll ask you the question, is it okay if I say things to you? Is it okay if I say anything?
Yes, please.
Okay, he's given me permission. Oh, God. All right? So this means I can go anywhere in his life, and so I'm reading him right now. And it's very interesting. He's more outside than I am, psychically, as I'm reading his energy. It would not be a big surprise to me if he's out there playing golf, you understand? I know we're in Florida, but I don't play golf, and a lot of people don't. But I'm out there. I'm also working. I'm in a truck, or I'm taking care of business, in other words. And so I'm sensing this. And he needs to be the boss. Anybody know this guy over there? God forbid, you know what I mean? I'm also getting letter J in this reading, which is very interesting. And I also am going down to another level. So I have actually children energy in this particular. I tell you where I go more than anywhere is to a son, you understand? And he got you good a couple of times. I mean, he can really razzle-dazzle you to the point where you never knew how fast you could get mad. You know what I mean? Kind of interesting. But you're like this overly protective person. I wouldn't be surprised also if you were sort of like in between. I can't see you as the number one child, but I can see you sort of in the middle somewhere. And the reason why is because you have an easygoing energy, in other words. Maybe too easy. And I'm sure if you're married, the woman in your life tells you to get a life sometimes. Okay? So it's kind of an interesting situation. It's just because you mosey on. You like to explore. You could have been Columbus in a past life. You understand? So I need you to know you have a male spirit with you tonight. That's who you have, particularly. And I'm on this side, so I'm on Dad's side of the family. You understand? So he's this close right now, and he has his hand on your shoulder. Okay? His hand on your shoulder. And you're like now the man of the house, you understand? He looks to you to be the person who's going to take charge and to move forward with this family. So he expects a lot from you. And you've always had these issues about this simply because it's almost like a self-confidence thing, you know what I mean? And you've always had to build this, and you keep on doing it, and you're doing it as I'm speaking to you right now. And I'm giving you a lot of positive energy to help you to do that because you're wondering where your life is headed at this particular time. He's telling me he's got it covered. He's going to take care of a lot of things. So it's kind of neat that he's not alone, by the way. I just need you to know that. And he's with his mom and his family, and so back there. So, and by the way, there is a dog that comes into this reading. So you either have one or you had one, and I just need you to know he's at it. You have a biscuit ball, you know what I mean? So that's kind of neat that that's taking place too. So that's where you are right now. This is who's with you tonight, just so that you know, you understand, okay? So I'm going to let him go, and I'll let you go back.
Thank you.
I'll give you a few moments.
Thank you
very much. Okay, I'll wait till he